Hey, this is Brownie127. Hey, it's Brownie127, and I had to take a little break, but I'm back. I got to get some rest. I'm doing a podcast. I do my logos. I also talk to people on the side that want one-on-one services with confidence. Did I say my mama? I am two people. Actually, two people and their fur babies. Mama, I get tired, and that's okay. As long as you know your limit and you know when you need to rest, pull your ass back and take a break. You understand me? It's no shame in your game. Anyways, I hope y'all doing well. And this time is a little more scripted. Last episode, it just was calling on me, so I just spoke from my heart. But this one, I took a little time. I want to make sure I give you this information the best way I can, and hopefully it helps. So, this episode is about gifts. Gifts that are meant just for you, in a way. Each and every one of us, we were born with something special. And that's whether you believe it or not. Sometimes those gifts are dimmed by a few different reasons, such as loved ones unintentionally and intentionally dimming your light. Because believe the people around you see you before you do. Also being afraid to step outside your comfort zone, like self-sabotage come in many different forms. So that you may, you may try to come across a talent. Sometimes it's not meant for you. Sometimes you're looking at other people's stuff and you just, you see them being blessed in those areas. That's because they're aligned and doing what they're meant to do, and you would get there as well. But so that you may come across a talent you never knew you had, you have to get out your comfort zone. Or even a possibility of you knowing exactly what you have and being held back by the opinions of others. Come on now. I think we already talked about this before. What we say? Fuck them. A hard fuck them. I need you to know that these gifts are not yours alone. And what I mean is that they're actually loaned to you, blessed upon you. Gifts such as advocating for those who cannot. Come on now. Singing, drawing, writing, dancing, having an eye for detail, which I do not. Interior decorating, which I am horrible at. And I know that for a fact. Nurturing, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody don't have those skills, and that's just not something that is meant for just women. Nurturing is either you got it or you don't. Yes, you can learn, but either you got it or you don't. And cooking and so on. They all come in different shapes and sizes, believe that, and all very unique. Sometimes we find them early on in life and have the right environment to flourish them. And there are other times we are surrounded by chaos and we're lucky if you're able to hone into them and enter yourself. If you are struggling with confidence to find your passion, even show what you're made of, well, this is what I need you to do. And please, don't worry. It will scare the hell out of you. Just in case you were wondering. But, first, I want you to get comfortable with yourself. And comfortable enough. Let's start there. And I'll say this many times. Dance with yourself. Dance with yourself. Make a party. Have your wine. Put something sexy on or something you feel good and confident in. And just dance to yourself. Feel that shit. Do it in the mirror. Whatever. You have to, get comfortable with yourself. You get me? Sing to yourself. Play in your hair. Laugh with yourself. It's okay to be alone. And what I mean is, it's okay to not be dependent on someone for attention and to lift your mood. You have to learn that your goddamn self. And that's needed. That's essential. Make video diaries. Yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable to some. Make it your mission to love your look and your voice. Try your best not to criticize yourself too much. And when you can laugh at yourself, you don't give a shit who laugh at you or with you. Hey, you hear me? Okay. Find your space. Whether that's in your room, car, tribe, or school, make it your own and personalize it. Think long and hard on the things that make you feel strong and powerful. It makes you feel like the best of yourself. Whether that be cutting paper up into confetti. Nobody can do it like you. And if it make you feel good, it will make other people feel good. And you might want to monetize that, okay? Because people love iridescent confetti. Hey, me. A good way to figuring out what you're here to do is pay attention to what hobbies you're doing. Pay attention to what hobbies you get excited about, the hobbies you invest in the most. And if you are investing in it, believe it's something you need to be looking into. You just never know. You never know. All our talents come in so many different forms. Please try not to be closed-minded, because the world can definitely do that to you. Figure out your best and worst qualities. This is important. So you need to sit down with yourself and, be honest. Am I good with people? Do I even like people? Okay, maybe I could deal with people if it's over the phone, but if it's face to face, you get what I'm saying? You need to know those details about yourself. Do you work better alone? Are you better within a group? Are you a very organized person? Hey, that comes in handy in so many departments. Believe that. Are you great at design, whether that's graphic, interior, or just clothes, fashion? Figure those things out. And the quicker you will come to being aligned and doing what you're meant to do and being happy within that, especially if you want to be a business owner or entrepreneur. It's all about who you are and getting to know yourself and feel comfortable with yourself first, so you have a nice invisible barrier to the world in your own zone. That's what we need to be doing. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do it together. Just to answer some of the questions I asked you guys. As far as myself, I have learned that I do. As awful as people can be, I love people. I love helping them feel good about themselves. I love making them laugh and just being kind, especially when, it don't come that often. It don't come that often. And genuinely being kind without nothing in return, it don't come that often. What else? I do prefer to work alone most of the time, and that's just because, I've always been a natural loner, but I also deal with manic depressive episodes, so sometimes I just need to back away and make sure I am not affected by too many people's energies and emotions and stuff, because I can take that on. I'm very empathic. Let's see, am I an organized person? Ooh, no, I am not. I am organized in a crazy way. You know how you got that junk sitting on your table for 3 weeks, but you know exactly where you put that little $10 at under that junk? That's me. And I'm not ashamed of it. try my best to get through it, but it is what it is, and I feel bad for my future husband because, baby, I love you. But you see them pants I just took off? They're going to stay right there. They're going to stay right there. See that bra I just hung up on the wall? It's going to stay right there by the front door. What else? I do notice that I cannot work that close to people. So I'm very capable of dyeing hair, and I think I do really good eyebrows and stuff like that. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's cool. It's nice to see people satisfied with the results, but when it comes to just certain nasty people and their personalities, I don't want to deal that close with people. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be the person on the receiving end of all that negativity that people, well known for bringing. But what I also noticed about myself, especially this year, 2022, I have been honing into myself and my talents, and I already knew that this was going to come one way or another, whether that's a podcast or just using my mouth to connect with people. I already knew it was supposed to happen. For years, I have had many offers. Hey, come talk to these, kids that used to be in foster care and whatever. And I just kept putting it to the side because I was scared. I was dimming my light. I was terrified. I didn't know myself. It was heartbreaking to tell my own story. Yes. And I think I have gotten over that. I have definitely crossed that I don't give a fuck no more line. And I'm okay with that. I'm genuinely okay with that. And I'm as happy as I can be. I still do my art. I still love doing logos. I'm trying to get into video making. I don't care what nobody got to say anymore. And that's with the judgment of my family and people that I expect to be my friends, not really supporting me just as much. Now that I am not dimming my light no more. Do what you gotta do. I hope this helps someone. I hope it genuinely helps someone. Find who you are and do what the hell you're gonna do. Okay? Thank you so much for listening. Have a good night. And I hope you find $20 on the ground.